All right, here it is, the third learning game for Warlord Games Black Powder on the channel. First Black Powder game of this year. Okay, caveat, I am a very new player to Black Powder. Obviously, filming these learning games, I'm going to make some mistakes with the rules. In fact, I'm not going into depth. I'm not going in depth with a lot of the rules. I'm using the Waterloo quick guide for my basis and a couple of the rules from the main rule book here in case I run into any trouble. I'm going to make mistakes. Please comment down below. Let me know what I missed, and hopefully this can still be an enjoyable game. We have the French on that side and then the Russians on this side. Almost clear space for battle so that we can do some shooting. Because the table and the forces are small, I'm going to half the movement and shooting ranges so that this game doesn't escalate too quickly and that we can play out a few turns on the camera. So in any case, we're going to go ahead and move on to the blue side, which is the French. I'm going to start doing some orders here. I'm going to order this line battalion here to move up twice and then deploy into line. So we need a 5 for that, and we get it. So that's 5. I don't know if you guys saw that. We're going to move up 12. So normal movement is 12, but because we're having it, that's 2 movements of 6, which then equals 12. It would have been 24. And then we are going into line right there. Already a good start to the French side's orders. Okay, we're going to hold cavalry. We're going to do the same thing with this line battalion here. Move up twice and then deploy into line. Actually, we're going to move up 3 times. So we need 5. I get a 7, so they only get to move up once. Moving up 6 to there. But at least they haven't failed their orders. I'm going to order the artillery to be manhandled. Again, manhandling usually is 6-inch, but because we're doing half, it'll be 3. We just need an 8. And we get a 7, so they get to move up 3 to there. All right. Actually, I will order the cavalry to move up once. So we need an 8. We get it. So they're going to move up 9. So right there. Want to keep them close. And then I'm going to move my commander to right there. So that everything is still within command range. Okay. Red side, the Russians. Make sure. And within range. Okay. We're going to order this line battalion to move up and then deploying the line. No, we're going to move up 3, so we need 5. And we get a 4. So they get to move up 18 inches. They're moving up pretty fast. I really should have probably just deployed into line. Moved up twice and then deployed into line. The disadvantage of being in column while in the shoot phase is you only get 1 dice, 1 shooting die instead of 3. Okay, we're going to move these guys twice and then deploy into line. And they get it. So they're going to move up 12. There. And it's pretty successful. We're going to order the manhandling of this artillery piece. Give me an 8. We get it. I'm going to move up 3 to there. And then we're going to move the cavalry up once. And we don't get it. It was a 9. All right. I gotta see. So the French were not in range for their shooting, that's why we skipped them. But now we gotta see if we can shoot. We can. So we do have some shooting action that can happen here. And these guys are just short. So this battalion gets 3 shots. It's pretty clear. They're behind the wall, so we won't count this as defensive for them. So we need 4, 5, or 6. Ooh, we got 2 hits in, one of them being a 6. So this unit is disordered, and we need 4, 5, or 6 to save morale. Nope, they take 2 hits. So their stamina, they're already down to 1 stamina. They only have 3 stamina. Wow, that was pretty devastating. Okay, can the artillery shoot? Let's see. No, the artillery is just short. These guys are short. Okay, that's it for turn 1. We're going to go ahead and move on to turn 2. All right, top of turn 2. This line battalion here is already hurting. They're down to 1 stamina. It was a lucky shot from this battalion here. They will not be able to take an order because they are disordered. However, these guys can. So we are going to move this line battalion up once and then deploy the line. We need a 6. We get a 7, so they get to move up once. We're just gonna go there. They will be able to shoot, but they only get one die for that. Okay. We're not gonna do anything with these guys. However, we're going to be aggressive with the cavalry. We're going to have them move up twice. Yeah, we're going to have them move up twice. Hold on. Let's see where that would put us. Yeah, we're going to move up twice. So we need a 6. Oh yeah, we got it. That is pretty dangerous. Okay. All right, we're going to go ahead and go to our shooting phase. These guys are going to shoot. They get -1 to disorder and -1 because of the wall there. We get 3 shots. So we need 6s. Nope, that's a miss. Okay, artillery is going to shoot into that 1 battalion. So we are still at long range. They only get 1 shot. We need 4, 5, or 6. We get 4. We get a 4, 5, or 6 to save. They get 3, so they take 1 stamina damage. Okay. This battalion here is going to shoot into that battalion. We need 4, 5, or 6. We get a miss. And now we're going to go into close combat. Or we're going to charge. We're going to charge the cavalry into this line battalion. Line battalion will form square. So they get +3 against the charge. Actually, let's see. So the cavalry get +1 to their attack roll. They'll hit on 3, 4, 5, or 6. Okay, I actually have to order them to form square. So we'll see what the result is. That is a 7. Okay, they successfully formed square. They do get 2 attacks for this facing. So we're going to move the cavalry up like that. And just to make sure, yeah, they only get 2 attacks per facing. So we're going to do the rolls for the charge. The cavalry does get 7 attacks. The blind battalion will only get 2. So we'll roll separate. Actually, we'll roll them together, but I'll use white dice to roll. So I need 4. All right. So we need 3, 4, 5, 6 for the cavalry, and then 4, 5, 6 for the line battalion. So the line battalion does get 1 hit in, but the cavalry get 6 hits in. One of them, they'll get disordered because of the 6. So -1 for the save. 5, 6. Wow, okay. So they take 5 hits, they saved 1, but that depletes their stamina. I'm just gonna put this here at 6. We gotta roll on the break table to see what happens. All right, so on the break, 2d6. We get a 9. Basically, if the infantry unit, okay, so they're holding their ground. They did not break, but that's pretty devastating. Okay, I think that's it. We're gonna go ahead and go to the red side turn. We're gonna order these guys to move up and then form into line. Yeah. So 4, 5, or 6. Or I'm sorry, 7. They get to move up once. Yeesh. Okay. These guys are going to be in column. Oops. I gotta fix that. Okay. Cavalry. We're gonna have them wheel or move up once. Should we go move up twice? Yeah, we'll move up twice. Nope, that's a fail, and then that's it for all the orders. We're gonna go to shooting. This line battalion to this line battalion into that line battalion. They get 1 shot, 4, 5, or 6. They get a 6, so they disorder, and then we'll do that. 4, 5, or 6. They save it, so no hits of the stamina, but they are disordered. Can I shoot? I think I can shoot. I can. Okay, the artillery is going to shoot into that line battalion. They get 1 shot, 4, 5, or 6. They get it. 4, 5, or 6 for the save. Nope. They take 1 stamina, so they're... Oh, you know what? They've taken the last stamina. I got to roll for break. That's a 9. They hold their ground. So they're fine. We're gonna go to the combat. So these guys get 2. The cavalry gets 7. All right, since the cavalry won the last combat, they get a +1. These guys get -1 because they're shaken and disordered. So let's just roll them separately. We need 3, 4, 5, or 6. Got a 6 there. So we got 2 hits in. They will probably need to take another break. But let's do their combat first. 5 or 6, they got 1 hit in. Okay, we're gonna roll the save from them. 4, 5, or 3, 4, 5, or 6. 4, 5, or 6. Nope, they take 1. So they're down to 2 stamina. And then these guys gotta roll. They gotta roll for the break again. Actually, no, we'll roll for the save. That's 5 or 6. They save 1, but still take the last stamina, so we've got to roll for the break. That is 7. They hold their ground. I think that's it. Yep, that's it for now. We're going to go ahead and move to the next turn. Right, top of the turn, blue side. We are going to do some orders here. we're gonna keep the artillery there. We're gonna move this line battalion. Actually, no, this disorder is there. That disorder is there. They can't be ordered to do anything, so okay. These guys are engaged. That's it for the orders. We're gonna go and shoot. They're gonna shoot into this line battalion. They get one shot because they're in column. So 4, 5, or 6. Nope, that's a miss. These guys are gonna shoot into that line. Get 3 shots behind cover. It's a -1, so we need 5 or 6. We got a 6. Disordered yet again, so we'll just leave that there. Yep, 5 or 6 because of disorder. They got it. Okay. Artillery is going to shoot. That's 4, 5, or 6 in one shot. We got it. These guys are disordered as well. That's a disorder. Okay, 5 or 6 for morale. 5, they save it. No damage to stamina. Okay. I'm gonna leave it as is. Close combat here. See if we can break them. 2. Right. 3, 4, 5, or 6. They get +1 because they won the last combat. Oh yeah. Okay, we get 2 hits in. Again, they're gonna need to take a break. Well, actually, let's see if they save it. They're disordered. So 5 or 6. They save 1. They're going to take a break test after their combat. Okay. 5 or 6. Nope. Alright, they're going to take a break. So -1. You got 11, so 12. So they still hold their ground. These guys are sturdy. Okay. That's it. We're moving on to the red side. We are going to charge the cavalry up. So we're going to try to move 3. We need 5. We get a 7, so they get to move up once. But if that's the case, then we're just going to move them this way. So there. They can't get any orders. They just got disordered again. So we're going to move on to shoot. These guys are going to shoot at that battalion there. They get 1 shot. 4, 5, or 5 and 6 because of the disorder. Nope. Artillery is going to shoot there. 4, 5, or 6. You got it. They're disordered yet again. 5 or 6. Nope. So they take that last point of stamina. They're going to roll for break. So here's the break. They get a 7, so they hold ground. Okay. That is it. They're going to fight. We got a 2. We get a 7. 5 or 6. 3, 4, 5 or 6. Okay, so they got 1 hit in. And we get 5 hits in. We'll roll the cavalry save first. You get it? We'll roll the line battalion save next. 5 or 6. So they take 2 stamina. Again, they're going to roll for break. 5. So that's a new roll. They get to retire 1 full move. We're going to move them this way. Okay. So that's that. Okay, that's it. Next turn. Right, top of the turn. I can see how Black Powder can go on for a long time. Those break tests it seems like it's very hard to break the line, or break anybody, except for artillery if it gets charged. So, with that said, we're going to blue side. We are going to order the cavalry to wheel and move this way once. So, we need a 6. Nope. In fact, we rolled an 11. That's it for the orders for the blue side. It's kind of a bummer. Okay, we're going to go ahead and go to shooting. Artillery into this battalion here. They get 1 shot. 4, 5, or 6. We get a 4. They're going to save 4, 5, or 6. Oh, 5 or 6 because of the disorder. They did save. So that's it. They're going to shoot into them. 4, 5 or 6 because of the disorder. Nope. That's it. I guess we're going to move on to charges. These guys are going to charge. They're going to do closing fire this time. So we're going to move these guys up this way. Like that. And then we're going to do closing fire. Do they get 3 shots? I think it's 3 shots for closing fire. If that's wrong, please let me know in the comments below. Okay, here we go. 5 or 6 because of the disorder. We got 2 hits in, 2 saves. 4, 5, 6. Yeah, 4, 5, 6. Oh, they take 1 hit to their stamina. And then we are in close combat. They get 6 hand-to-hand now. To the 7. Alright, so 5 and 6s for the Russians, 4, 5, and 6 for the French. Ooh, so the Russians get 3 hits in, and does disorder the cavalry this time. So we'll need to roll 3 saves there. And then, they are disordered again because there's a couple 6s. Okay, so 4, 5, or 6 for the cavalry. Yeah, we save 1, but they take 1, which now they have to take a break. And then 5 or 6 because of disorder for the Russians. So they save 3, but take 2, which means they're going to take a break. Okay, so break test on the cavalry. -1 because of disorder. That is 9. Cavalry retires 1 full move to its rear. So that's 9. Going this way. To there. And then the Russians is -1, so it's a 5. They move 1 full movement to the rear. So my question is, if we keep them as shaken and they keep getting disordered, is the only way to destroy them to roll 4 or less on the break? Let me know in the comments below. Okay, that is pretty much it for the turn. I can't really do much else. So this disorder goes away, and this one does as well. That one stays for the cavalry because they just got disordered. This goes, I think this goes away. Yeah, we'll just take it away. If I made a mistake, I'm gonna put a tag letting you guys know if I made a mistake there. All right, we're gonna go ahead and go into the next turn. Blue side, we're gonna do some orders. This line battalion is gonna form in the line. Yep, we get it. Finally, do we have clear line of sight? We're gonna have that line battalion. We're gonna try to have them move up. We'll have them move up, and then, yeah, we'll have them move up twice. We get it. In fact, we get it. So 12. Okay. We're gonna manhandle the artillery, which means they won't be able to shoot this turn. So need to roll an 8. Yep, we get it. So not gonna be able to shoot, but they're closer now. Okay, we're gonna go into shooting. This line battalion is going to shoot at the cavalry. You get 3 shots. Wait, let's just make sure they're within range. Nope, too far. Not against the artillery though. So we'll shoot at the artillery. 4, 5, or 6. We got 2 hits in. They're gonna roll save, 4, 5, or 6. They take 1 stamina. Artillery has 3 stamina, so they're down to 2. This line battalion into that, they're definitely within range. Just to double check. Yep. In fact, they're within close range, so they get +1. So 3, 4, 5, or 6 because of close range. We got all 3 of them. No 6s, so 4, 5, or 6. Nope. In fact, they gotta take a break now. They're shaken. So -1. They're 9, they hold their ground. That's pretty much it. We're going to the right side. All right, we're gonna order the cavalry up. They'll just move up once. We gain 8. Nope. In fact, we rolled an 11, so that's it. We're gonna move to shooting. The artillery shoot into this line. They are 4. They got 2 shots. You got 1 shot. 4, 5, or 6. 1. That's a miss. I guess this line battalion to there. 4, 5, or 6. We got a 6. That's a disorder. 4, 5, or 6. 4, that's the same, no hit to stamina. They're gonna shoot at that. They got 1 shot. 4, 5, or 6. They get the disorder, that line again. And then 4, 5, or 6 for the save. Nope, they take 1 hit to stamina. Okay. Okay, we're on to the next turn. All right, I'm gonna call it. This will be the final turn. We're gonna do the orders, we're gonna do the combat, and then we're gonna end the game there. It's pretty much me just kind of getting through, not making mistakes. I really do need to go through the rules a little bit better, so that this could be more enjoyable. But I can see how this game can take a long time, because it is not very easy to destroy units. That break test has to be 4 or less in order for that unit to be destroyed. So, all right, blue side, here we go. These guys were disordered, so they can't take an order. In fact, I'm going to move this Russian commander to there, just so that we're within the bubble, I think. Just a little bit. Okay. All right. So we're gonna have this cavalry move up. We're gonna move up We'll move up once. I think that should be enough. We need an 8. Yep. Move up twice. We're gonna have the cavalry move up twice. Yep. We'll hit that 18. We're gonna try to at least destroy one unit here. We're gonna go for the artillery. We're gonna try. Okay. Can't order them. We're gonna order. That's it. I can't order anybody else. We're gonna go and shoot. This line battalion will. No, they can't. Nope. Can't shoot. Okay. This line battalion into this. 3 shots. 5 and 6s because of the disorder. We got 1 6. We're disordering them. 5 or 6 for the save. You get the save. No hit the stamina. Okay, the artillery. What are we at? Yeah, we're within range. We got 1 shot. 4, 5, or 6. We get it. 5 or 6 for the save. You get it. Okay. We're going to combat. So they're going to charge. I'm just going to put them as close as possible. Closing fire. I think it's 2 shots. No, it's 3 shots because they were close range. Four, 5, 6. All misses. Okay, now it's time for combat. So that's 5, 7, and I do believe the artillery crew. What is theirs? It says 2 or 3. Oh, they got 1. Okay. So we're gonna roll 4, 5, 6 for all of them. So we got 1 hit in against the cavalry, and then we get a ton of hits in from the cavalry to the artillery. Then we'll roll the save. 4, 5, 6. Yep, we save it. Oh, the artillery is disordered now because they did get hit with a 6. Hey, 5 or 6. So they saved 2. They took 3, which destroys their stamina. So we're gonna roll for break. That's a 7. The artillery has broken, so they're gone. There's 1 unit off the table. Artillery breaks either on a 7 or higher or a 4 or less. So that's it. See if we can break a unit on the French side. All right, here we go. Red turn. We're not going to do anything with these guys. We're not going to do anything with these guys. We can't do anything because they're disordered. So we're going to go on to shoot. So we're going to shoot here. They get 3 shots. And then +1 because of close range. So 3, 4, 5, 6. We get 2 of them. And a disorder. 5 or 6. We get 1 save, but fail 1. They'll need to take a break. That's a 9, so they retire 1 movement. I'll just move them a little bit. Okay. I guess I should have ordered these guys to go up. I'm going to do that now. So rolling it back, I'm going to order these guys to go up, see if we can break them. We'll just move up twice. Nope, they get 1 movement. But that should be enough to put them in the charge range. There. Okay, they're going to shoot into that line. Get 1 shot. They get it. 1 save. 5 or 6. Nope. You take one stamina hit, but they're still good. All right, we're gonna go into combat. These guys are gonna charge. We're gonna do closing fire. So they're disordered already. Okay, so 5 or 6 because of the disorder. Yep, we got 2. They're not disordered. And then we're gonna do 5 or 6. They say 1, they take 1 stamina. Okay. Okay, so now we're engaged in combat. These guys at 7. We get 6 for the French. 5 and 6 is all around. So 2. All right, so the French need to roll their saves. 5 or 6. Nope. In fact, they're going to have to do a break, and then the cavalry will need to roll 5 or 6. They don't, and they will also need to learn to roll break. Okay, so break test for the line battalion. They roll an 8, they hold their ground. Break test for the cavalry. 8, cavalry retires 1, I believe. Okay, I think that is it. I'm going to call it here. Again, this game could go on for a long time. I was able to destroy the Russian artillery piece. That's because they have such a significant weakness against cavalry, as well as breaking on a 4 or less, or a 7 or more. So both ends of that spectrum. It's really hard to break the lines, and it's hard to break the cavalry because they can just escape out of the way. I definitely need to brush up on the rules more, maybe get into the more advanced rules, because I feel as if this can just keep going on and on until it breaks. Either that, or on the next game, I have an artificial timer, maybe 3 or 4 rounds, and then call it from there. But really, very hard to break. I don't know if that's the experience with anybody else, but obviously I'm having a hard time breaking these line battalions. I'm having a hard time breaking the cavalry. Sorry, the light went out on the other side. But in any case, hopefully you guys enjoyed this game. I know it's kind of tough watching a learning game because there are so many mistakes being made. But hopefully you guys learned something. I know I certainly learned something. This is actually the second time I filmed this game today because I made a major blunder on the first game. So this second game will be the one that gets posted. Not that you guys would know that know any difference between that. But in any case, if you like this video, go ahead and click like. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, I appreciate it if you would. Click the bell notification icon to get notified of all new Black Powder battle reports coming out of the channel. And then click the link in the description below to join our Discord server. That is the best way I can personally interact with you and chit-chat you about Black Powder and any other game that I cover on the channel. That's it. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned for more Black Powder battle reports from Wargaming Noob Historical.